Welcome to the Cheeky live stream, episode 167, a place where the brief is, quite simply, to be excellent to each other. This is like a British pub with madcap vibes. It's a lock-in. You are an official Massacre mate. The pub's name is the Clonk Otter, and you might even get a cheeky pub lunch, bruv. Actually, you won't get a pub lunch because today I'm not eating till this evening. Got to go to the gym first. Welcome to the Cheeky live stream. It's going to be fun, promise. Let me get text to speech cracking. Make my shit the chronic. Who else has been doom scrolling on X? Anyone else been doing that? It's pretty wild on there. Fuck's sake, this is so... Mate, text to speech is absolute trash. Make my shit the chronic. Okay, here it is. No, here it isn't. I'm trying to get text to speech up. Oh, there it is. Maybe I got it, if you're lucky. I tell you, mate. Live streaming. There's a lot of technical aspects that go into it that you might not know. I need a helper. I need a little helper. What I really need is a...
Jedi says, I brought the pub lunch. Smoked a sirloin roast yesterday. Makes for great smoked cold cut leftovers.
You gotta love Deathclaw Jedi's passion for food, man. It really shines through. You brought the pub lunch, mate. Okay, I'll have a bit of that. Smoked a sirloin roast. A whole lot of mercy. Ugh, that would be so good right now. Do you know what? It might be sirloin time tonight. Delight. In the Tokyo twilight.
I had to get off of X. Charlie's faces everywhere and it breaks my heart. Guy was only 2 years older than me. Leaving a wife and 2 kids behind. I feel like my country is full of demons.
So... And I don't mean to be negative, but it can always get worse, I'm afraid to say. So I'm just thinking, what the fuck is next? Because, I don't know, they're going to try to do something. They're going to try to do something to Musk and Trump. I don't know how they're going to make it to 2028. I just don't know how they're going to make it. The left is so dangerous and violent. Absolutely crazy stuff.
Deathclaw Jedi says, I hear Yanuka. Luca Chronic says, gotta go through hell before you get to heaven.
Fucking hell, so true, so true. So true. Mate, that's one of the truest things I ever heard on this channel. Whole lot of mercy. Excuse me. So, I want some good news. I'm desperate for good news. Give me some good news, y'all. What's good? I lost my favorite ring. I don't know how.
Says, yo, Johnny and chat, what is going on?
Amiga, where have you been, my man? Where have you been? Okay, where's Ajay? We need to bring Ajay back. Did we bring him back?
Zlenomega says, good news, I just got off work.
Make my shit the chronic. Otsukare-sama desu, as we say in Japan. That's what we say when you get off work. Make my shit the chronic. It's time to get fucked up. Make my shit the chronic. It's time to tear it up. I want the bomb. I want the chronic. How you doing, Yuka Chronic? How is the job hunt going? If you know, let me know. Make my shit the chronic. Right, let's do a little poll. We've got 10 concurrent viewers. The dopamine is flowing. It is flowing. Let's start a poll. Should I apologize to Ajay? The poll has started. Please vote in the poll. Should I apologize to Ajay? Or should I not? Make my shit the chronic. Where is Ajay? It's time to tear it up. Make my shit the chronic. It's time to get fucked up. I got the bomb. I got the chronic. Make my shit the chronic. Should I apologize to Ajay? Time to vote. No. We've got to vote for no. We've got 2 votes. One is yes, one is no. What for though? What for?
Zlen Omega says context.
Okay, so, oh man. Okay, so Ajay is a second...
Jedi says what happened between you and Ajay.
Okay, so Ajay is a second generation Ghanaian immigrant of Swedish citizenship, nationality, who lives in Sweden, who works as a cleaner, which I massively respect, and whose hobby is photography and making perler beads of retro video games. And he was a regular viewer of this stream. He's on nearly every one.
Apologize with context. Nuka Chronic says, nothing yet, but I should be able to get my phone back on later today, so I should be working soon. Hopefully by next week.
Bro, give us the news. And he played quite an active role in the community of this channel. He helped to forge the community. When regular members would attend, he would greet them by saying, he would greet them and encourage and foster the community by saying their name plus in the house, Brad in the house, Victoria in the house. He added a bit of that. He's not a boomer, but it feels like that boomer flavor with in the house. That kind of zeitgeist term, that zeitgeist language that was popular in the 90s. And he was very much into PCs. He built his own PC, and he's very much into PS2 era games. He knew a lot about PS2 era games, especially games like Silent Hill and especially Metal Gear Solid. He constantly recommended me these games to play. He would gift me games on Steam that I never played. So this guy was kind of he's how to say it. He was like lovably and goofily passionate about things, to the point where he wasn't even aware like how obsessive that he appeared in his public comments. And he just sometimes he constantly be recommending me to play these things, like constantly be talking about his passions when I wasn't that interested in some of it. But it was just it was weirdly lovable just to see this guy's passion for what he liked, basically. And then he'd start every single message with Johnny. So the text to speech would say Johnny, blah blah blah, and I'm just constantly reacting to these off-key things that he's saying. But it was just so yeah, that's Ajay. And then we were doing a Silent Hill 2 stream, and he did a spoiler of the story when it said no hints on the screen, and he said it said no hints, it didn't say no spoilers. You should write no spoilers. So I accused him of being autistic, because autistic people can't take social cues and they take everything literally. So when it says no hints, his reasoning was, it says no hints, but it doesn't say no spoilers. You should write that on the screen. That to me was just a sign of like almost like mental illness. Like, you need to write a huge message on the screen explaining everything about the stream. So I said that maybe he's autistic. But we all call each other autistic on the channel, right? We've done polls like who's autistic, who isn't. But I think he took offense to that, and then he just disappeared after I called him autistic. That's the context, and he hasn't come back since. So that's what's going on.
Nuka Chronic says, let me try to summon Ajay. Duck station, duck station, duck station lol.
It's funny. It's too funny. So 75% said no, I shouldn't apologize. I mean, like, what? I mean, as I said, being autistic is is a what do you call it? Not a badge of honor. Yeah, it's kind of like a badge of honor in today's society, right? Everyone wants to be autistic because Elon Musk is autistic. It means you got the superpower, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Nuka Chronic says, to be fair, I've been called much worse online. You gotta have thicker skin, bruv. Death Claw Jedi says, I am going to abstain from voting as the old saying goes, this is between y'all and my name is Paul. The Mad Trucker says people need thicker skin. Zlen Omega says, I remember him lol.
But man, he did a fucking spoiler. Like he said, he also said like save your shotgun ammunition, mate. That's a whole part. People who do spoilers in games are so bad. Like who else did one? Somebody did one. You might be here now. Like somebody fucking did one in Silent Hill. They said the main character, oh, like he murdered his wife. That's a fucking huge spoiler. Someone said something like, oh, and everyone online says, but he murdered his wife, blah, blah, blah. That's depriving the audience of my reaction when I get to the end of the game, having invested loads of time, and like the developers fuck you with a horrible twist at the end. Someone just spoils it for you. People can't help it.
Did you know they put the original 3 Resident Evil games and Dino Crisis on PS4, PS5? Brad W says,
Bro.
We're like the Plantiers and Johnny is our Captain Autist.
Brad, are you autistic? I'm not. We've discussed this. I am not autistic. There's no fucking way. Because I tell you how I know I'm not autistic. It's because I'm a master of social cues. I fucking know. I'm so in tune with social cues and what people are feeling and the general mood of people around me, to the point where I'm so in tune that even when I know that there's a bad atmosphere, I'm 90% sure just from perceiving it through like a sixth sense. I even dismiss it. Just give people the benefit of the doubt. There's no way.
Zlen Omega says maybe you should play them live.
I want to play them because my favorite playthroughs are basically Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3 was the most fun, and Silent Hill 1 was just ridiculous. Is Dino Crisis good? I remember at the time people saying it's actually kind of not trash, but it wasn't really that good. But then compared to modern gaming, they're probably like the greatest games of all time. So should I apologize to Ajay? 75% of people saying no. Where's Internet Tough Guy gone as well? Internet Tough Guy's disappeared.
Zlen Omega says, I've heard you multiple times saying no spoilers in your playthroughs.
It's very fucking simple. Just don't tell me what's going to happen in the game, in the story, in like how to play, like anything, just nothing at all. That's all I want. That's all I want, bruv. Make my shit the chronic. It's time to get fucked up. Make my shit the chronic.
Zlen Omega says it is simple.
It's so fucking simple. I do understand the uncontrollable desire to tell people what's happening in the game, because I did watch people play some FromSoft game and you really want to tell people.
Dino Crisis is good.
Is it?
Death Claw Jedi says, I am not sure what I am. I could be autistic or possibly something else. I don't know if I don't pick up on or just don't care about social
cues. I'm actually the master of the social cue. I fucking know. I know what people are thinking. I know what people are feeling. I'm an empath. Yeah, that autistic people don't fucking know that. They're just doing their own fucking thing. I don't know. Make my shit the chronic. Time to get fucked up. Make my shit the chronic. It's time to tear it up.
Brad W says, I'm just messing with you. You're a British Chad, not an autist. A Chaddington.
I'm definitely not. But then again, like, Elon Musk is quite a fucking Chad, and he's autistic. Okay, I have to say, dude, Michael Jackson's Dangerous album is fucking good. It's fucking good. It's, as a music producer, it's actually ornographic pay. It's audio orn pay. Can we go through a few Michael Jackson tracks on Dangerous and just, can I react to this? Because it is so fucking damn good. It's so dangerously good. See what I did there? Can we go through some of these, right? Okay. This fucking tune. Will You Be There? Bro. This fucking tune. Why are people not talking about how good this is? It actually...
says, yeah, do it.
Okay, the weird thing is, this song...
Luca Chronic says, don't play MJ. DMCA will get you.
I don't think it will, though. Like, I think it would just demonetize the video. I really want to play it, though. Like, the intro, Will You Be There, has 39 million plays. That puts it in the bottom half of popular tunes, which is a fucking disgrace because it's so goddamn good. Dude, the intro to this fucking song is fucking... It's...
Omega says Chronic, good point.
It's so good, though. And it's such a soulful, beautiful, well-meaning song. And MJ's like crying at the end. He puts everything he's got into this song. And it's just like a kind of gospel, but for the modern era. And it's so spiritual and well-meaning. And like, you just feel God in this song. It's so good. We have to play it. We're going to risk the takedown. We got to risk it, y'all. We got to risk it. Right.
Luca Chronic says, MJ's music has ruined almost any YouTube channel it touches. Be prepared to delete the video if you play it.
Really? Okay, let's not do that. Okay, Just Jen doesn't like the gaming stuff. That's the problem. Yeah, sorry about that, Just Jen. See you next time, Just Jen. Really? I think we can play it. I just think it will monetize it, will demonetize it. Is it going to fuck the video? Mate. Impulsive decision here. Dude, look at this intro. I know it's not this song. It's Will You Be There? No, we can't destroy the video though, can we? You met Michael years ago. Tell us about that. And this is the other fucked up thing, is that this is the endless source of debate. I really don't want Michael to be a PDF file. I really, really, really don't want that. Super, super don't want. Super don't want, because I love his music so much. I mean, fuck, dude. Honest to God. Mate, Michael Jackson, he is... He's top 3 music artists of all time, without a fucking doubt. That guy was a freaking freak. He was a freak.
Chronic says, I once watched a streamer who would use like 10 seconds of Smooth Criminal as a meme in his videos. Long story short, he ended up deleting his channel in the end. Never heard from again.
Wow, what happened? He's a freak. He's a unicorn. He's a monster. He's a unicorn monster. He could compose the whole song with his mouth. I've kind of started to realize the sickest composers often are like fairly good at singing, which means they can instantly do the equivalent of a sketch with their voice. It's all in there, and then it instantly comes out of here, and they just formulate what's going on in their brain instantly. Pharrell has that, so he can do it with the vocals, but other people have to kind of try to get it down and do a few keys and do drums. These people just, it comes out instantly. I feel like also we need to kind of clip the video we just did, but I mean, where to fucking start with that? I recorded today's video. All right, no MJ. We're not playing. We're not playing MJ, unfortunately. I want to, but on your advice, I won't.
Zlen Omega says, who are your top 5 artists?
I mean, Michael Jackson had it all in his brain, and he could do the drums with his mouth immediately and sing at the same time. And this was before beatboxing was even a thing. It's like I don't know how, and apparently he developed his beatboxing on his own, like by himself. The guy's a freak. So the dun 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 with the drums, he basically did that with his mouth, and then the people in the studio just like, okay, we'll program it. The guy's a fucking monster. He's absolute. Pharrell as well. So Pharrell's a drummer, and he can make the rhythm, which obviously is everything. And he has a musical sense. He can play a few things, and he can also just harmonize and drop all these vocals all over it. He's not a great singer, but he'll get the melody, the key, all that. What a fucking monster! Deathclaw, you off? Don't go. Okay. Good night, mate. Good night. Right? Just Jen. Just Jen. Just Jen, listen, if I give you a temporary membership, Just Jen, your comments now get read out. That means even on the gaming streams, we can talk about stuff you like. Yeah, no, I mean, MJ was a fucking... I really want to play some music to react to it because it is so goddamn good. We have to listen to it to really understand how much of a freak Michael Jackson was. He's basically the greatest of all time, man. So top 5 artists of all time. Number 1... artists, musician, producers, whatever you want to call them. The greatest of all time is Beethoven. He's the ultimate freak of music. The second best of all time is Michael Jackson. The third best of all time it's probably, by the way, Michael Jackson kind of encompasses Quincy Jones as well. That I see them as an entity.
His nose looked a bit sketchy up close. I was in cuddling distance of him.
Cuddling distance says a lot about you. You're friendly and warm. So Beethoven, number 1. Number 2 is Michael Jackson and his team. Number 3, greatest artist of all time. I mean, it has to be the Neptunes. It has to be the Neptunes. They are the fucking greatest. Like, they are the coolest and the greatest.
Growing up with 3 little sisters made me adverse to all pop music, unfortunately. MJ is a bit older than what I would hear from my sisters growing up, but I almost never find myself listening to any pop.
The Neptunes are number 3. Nobody made shit as cool as they did. So they're number 3. The 4th greatest artist of all time, it's probably Dillinger. Nobody fucking knows about this guy, but that guy... his fucking perception of music and like the sound that he created, his musical sense was fucking ridiculous. He actually doesn't know about music theory, and he'd somehow put together samples without really understanding scales and theory, but they still work together. That's nearly impossible. That's like working out some mad fucking like scientific theory on your own with no training. Dillinger's probably number 4, I'd say. And then number 5 is probably The Prodigy. I mean, go and listen to Fat of the Land. What the actual fuck am I hearing here? What am I fucking hearing? Because they had
Zlen Omega says, have you listened to the band Manowar?
I haven't. The Prodigy, a lot of the great musicians, they don't have any fucking sense of how to, of making a, like, how to even explain this? As far as electronic music goes, there's this kind of, it's not to do with musicality, it's to do with processing and texture of sound. There's a way to process sound to make it fucking devastate you, which has nothing to do with musicality at all. And the people who are really good at that, they can make a kind of electronic tune with basically no music theory, but will like fucking shred the dance floor. What even is that? What is that? It's not even, there's no real music in there. There's no theory. There's no science or practice. But what you fucking made still makes people go crazy and jump up and down and like lose their shit. The Prodigy fucking understood that, and they combined it with music theory. And the crazy thing is, Liam Howlett would find samples from all over the place, at all different keys, and somehow put them in key and put them together so it sounded like he was playing it all on a piano. It's, what the fuck? That fucking album.
Says, bro, you should. The song Sons of Odin is one of my favorite songs. Just Jen says, Michael was extremely sweet with me and a Croatian orphan that was with me.
You're a good person, Just Jen. I need to edit this video today. Oh, I am Johnny Massacre and welcome to my world. Tonight, Ben Shapiro vows not to back down from campus debates in epic response to Charlie Kirk's death. Who is with me? Give me a hell yeah! So lots of news for you today. Ben Shapiro also has echoed reports from Steven Crowder that the ammo casing from the Charlie Kirk shooting found in near... We'll do this later, basically. I'm going to upload this video to X, though, just like the whole thing. Because why the hell not? Really want to play this Michael Jackson tune. So people said don't apologize to Ajay. But I want to bring him back. Like, I'm mature enough to apologize to someone, even if I don't feel that I've done anything wrong. If it just makes them happy. Like, I'm the bigger man. It's okay. I don't have to win. I'm not in a fucking competition. I don't have to, I'm not insecure. I don't have to feel like I'm better than you or superior to you or get, you know what I mean? I don't need that. It makes me feel better. Should we send him a message? The other person I haven't seen in a while is Internet Tough Guy. Internet Tough Guy, I don't know what, they banned someone by mistake. Yeah, MJ. If he is innocent, and I really hope he is, and I'm kind of the mind that he is, he was just the fucking best guy ever. Therefore, he actually put a message in his songs, which is so amazing. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, and help children. And he really fucking tried to make a difference with his platform and the power of his music. I mean, therefore he would be the most beautiful man ever. Just the message of his songs is so good. Oh man, I can't believe we witnessed that guy. What? Absolutely mental. All right, let's upload this to X. Ben Shapiro today vowed to never shy away from university campus debate with a resounding F you. Ben Shapiro today vowed never to shy away from university campus debate with a resounding FU to anyone who thought he'd be scared into silence after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Man, I'm getting hungry. I could eat something. Yeah, it's been difficult. I was doom scrolling a bit last night. Perp and Yellow said he couldn't sleep because he was doom scrolling all night. And I thought, what the hell's Perp and Yellow doing? And then I started doom scrolling last night. And you can just go and go and go. People need to remember, this is what they basically did to Trump. They hit his ear. Like, this shit. My God. Whole lot of mercy. Fucking mad times. The mainstream media won't report on this, honestly. It tells you a lot about who funds them. Activist funded. Okay. Are we going to play a video game? If so, what are we going to play? Right, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. I know Jen doesn't want this. Even Jen, you can vote. Look. You get the emoji. What video game do we play next? Wu Chang. Fallen Feathers. What else? What else can we play? Dino Crisis. Silent Hill 3. All of these would be super fun. Alright, here's a poll for the next video game to play. Let me know your... Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I fucking typoed Dino Crisis. Silent Hill 3 or other, your idea. Jen, I see. I see what you mean, Yuka Chronic. I hope that's true. I don't want to get conspiratorial. Where's the text to speech gone? It's like disappeared.
Zlen Omega says, hell yeah. Nuka Chronic says, my dad was born in the 70s and never believed what the media said about MJ. He always defended him. Zlen Omega says he had a horrible childhood. Remember when he rented out a store just to get the experience of shopping? Just Jen says,
right.
MJ was innocent unreservedly. Zlen Omega says, Dino Crisis. Just Jen says, after 25 years of ICU pediatric experience and seeing untold amounts of guilty child abusers, I will stand for MJ. He is innocent. Nuka Chronic says, I refuse to believe the neck shot was the goal. It was more likely to be a headshot that went low, which means the shooter is likely non-military or law enforcement. Another crazed gunman. Zlen Omega says you should play the original 3 Resident Evil games eventually. I would like to see you play those. Zlen Omega says, I know you've played them before though.
Right, I was going to say I've already played them. I can't go back to those. I mean, fuck, dude, those are epic. We did the 20... Dude. Resident Evil 1.
Says, I don't know any video games.
You're going to get to know, my friend. Resident Evil 1, we did in literally 10 seconds shy of 24 hours. Fucking amazing. The worst part of that game was finding the second blue amulet or something. It was inside a book or hidden away. I can't remember, to open a door. That just took forever. We didn't get the best ending though, because we let Rebecca die. That was regrettable, to say the least. Okay, we've got some votes coming in. Oh man. Surely we should play Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. There's gonna be a lot of rage and fun stuff in that. Surely we should play that. Am I gonna Joe Biden the vote again? I'm looking forward to hit the gym tonight. Feeling like much better after being sick recently. Oh my god, it was hell. It was so hell on earth. Thank God. Thank you, God.
Slen Omega says that was before I found you lol. I came when you played Dark Souls 3. Just Jen says, Super Mario, lol.
Super Mario. Man, that's actually on the list of things to play. I don't think I've ever finished that game, the original one. I don't think many people have finished that. It's actually kind of ridiculously difficult. Pretty sure.
Nuka Chronic says, IDK if you've ever played them, but Portal and Portal 2 are actually some of the best puzzle games I've ever played. Ever tried to think in 4 dimensions? You will when you play Portal lol.
Never played it. Apparently that's on the Mac, right? I should definitely play that. Oh, you came from the Dark Souls 3. Well, we've still got Bloodborne DLC. That's quite a big one. I'm at the last boss of Bloodborne. That's going to be quite dope. Bloodborne is a kind of weird one. It's actually... people are gonna be pissed off who are Bloodborne maniacs when they hear this, but it's actually quite forgettable, that game. It's definitely amazing, but it's quite short compared to the other ones. And it's a little bit forgettable for me. The bosses are very easy in that game. Don't really remember being severely troubled by any of them. Can't even remember what weapon were we using in that game. There's no clonker, I think. I think it's some big ass axe we're clonking things with. No, so that's still in the chamber. I think like I might Joe Biden this vote.
Says, oh shoot, you haven't played the DLC.
I haven't. No DLC has been played. I just posted today's video to X. Ben Shapiro today vowed to never shy away from university campus debate with a resounding FU to anyone who thought he'd be scared into silence after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The leftist reaction to Kirk's shooting has revealed him to be dangerous and radical.
Brad W. says, his entire life was spent in fear of people that love him stripping him naked and ripping him apart if he stepped a foot outside without security. Zlen Omega says, go with your heart Johnny, play what you want.
I keep doing the Biden vote. I ask and then I just change it. Oh man, that's a sweet comment. Zien, what's happening in your life, mate? Tell us. If you're comfortable sharing. I want to know about you, bruv. What's happening in your life? Mate, X is just wall-to-wall Charlie Kirk. There's nothing else in it.
Nuka Chronic says, Armored Core 6. Such a great from soft game that gets slept on because it's not a Souls game. If you've ever liked giant mechas, like Gundam or Transformers, it's so badass. Just Jen says, Super Mario is all I know.
We might have to do that for Just Jen. We might have to. Feeling a bit indecisive. Wow, there's some cool shit going on behind me though. Wow, that looks so dope. That's really cool. That's really cool. Zien! Tell us about you. What's happening?
Jen says, I have a job. Roman King says, is it true the FBI has the name of the suspect?
I didn't see anything about that. They took in a guy and released him.
Super Chronic says, Super Mario 64 was the GOAT, and actually surprisingly difficult for a kid's game.
It was decent.
Len Omega says, I'm going to a new gym, been playing the original God of War games, learning to cook new things.
I never played those. I thought they were a little bit mainstream. Man, I'm hungry. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? I think it's chicken. Chicken and mayonnaise, cur. Bro. Yeah, I got a bit fat.
Luca Chronic says, Kratos was better when he was a chad-pilled, god-killing savage. Giving him feelings was bad for the brand
Fuck
image.
that. Definitely, like Armored Core, I've been saving.
Trucker says steak. Roman King says play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the old PlayStation. Zlen Omega says bro you should. I don't think they are. Not the original games, the new games are more mainstream emo.
Would I like that? Aren't they mostly kind of big set pieces and it's quite on rails? Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I remember seeing that. That's a classic, right? Right. Oh look, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers has got another vote. Who's voting for Wu Chang? Give me a Wu Chang vote for the next game we play. We might have to play
Roman
that.
King says, God of War took away the knockers.
Did they, mate? I remember that. Mate, what? They took so much. They took so much from us, didn't they? Just leave us alone, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's like men like video games because it's natural. It's the natural. It's just what men like. But no, we need to take over that space so we can make money from it and use it as propaganda tool. Thanks, Matt. We were just doing our thing and we were making beautiful things with that industry, and then they came along and fucking destroyed it. Fuck that, man. Mate, the shit that they took from us.
Nuka Chronic says, Armored Core will blow your mind. Literally endless combinations of matches to build and pit against the AI. Also 1v1 online duels if you're into that. It's juicy, mate.
Juicy, mate. Okay, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. We need to finish Bloodborne first.
There are rumors they are remastering them.
Remastering what? Dude, did you see it was the it's like the 30th anniversary of PlayStation released in North America, and it was the something like, no, I don't know, the Dreamcast also had an anniversary three days ago.
You need a Super Mario burger.
Bro, I would love to eat bread, but I can't because I got fat. I didn't get fat, but I was eating so much mango every day. After that keto fucking hell, I looked at a video of myself on a live stream when it was really bad. Dude, I look sick.
I even enjoyed the PSP games of God of War remastering God of War.
Dude, the Dreamcast. Who remembers Sega Dreamcast? That game Power Stone for Dreamcast. Just the cover of that. It's this dude who's the hero with blonde hair and blue eyes, and then you've got this ethnic girl behind him, but kind of sexy kawaii with booba. It was, man, they took everything. They took everything from us. The whole like equality thing, aka socialism thing, has been a disaster.
Chains of Olympus was actually pretty goated.
Okay, we had 6 votes. So it's either Dino Crisis or Wu Chang. Or should we, like, fuck, should we go into Bloodborne? I'm kind of avoiding that because it's going to be so difficult.